Hi, in this video, we want to cover task management inside of SalesProphet. So if you look at your left-hand navigation bar, you'll see at the very bottom, right above settings, is all of the tasks that have been created based on the rules engine that you set in your sequences. So what do I mean by that? Well, every time you create a sequence, you have the ability to create a rules like connect with a person if they open the email, click the email, reply to the email X number of times. Or you can say, I want to call the prospect if they open, click, or reply to an email so many times, or even send a direct mail piece, which is coming. We're going to automate that process as well. So you can do a combination of tasks, connect on LinkedIn and call them if they click 3 or more times, connect with them if they open 3 or more times. Now, based as contacts go through that sequence and go through your steps and get your messages based on that behavior, this rules engine will create a task. Now, the task dashboard or your main dashboard will show you how many open tasks you have available. And by clicking on that, you'll go right to your task section. Now, you'll notice in this case, you'll get an error in case you break your connection to your LinkedIn account. So what do I mean by that? Well, under integrations, we integrate with Pipedrive, HubSpot, and Salesforce CRMs, but we also integrate with LinkedIn. And what that requires is a session cookie and a session ID. And the way to get that is simply going to your LinkedIn page, looking at inspect, you click on application, and then you do a quick search for link at dash AT, LI underscore AT. We need that value. And then you also need a J session ID, that right there. So those two little pieces, once you've added those to your account, you can connect your account and update it, and it will automatically send LinkedIn connection invites. Now, when you're inside of all of your connections, you could click on a contact record. So let's maybe Pablo Moore, and it will take you to their contact record, and it'll show under the task section what open task you have. Now, you can also click on this person's profile, and you can actually send a connection invite right here and knock it out manually, which is not a bad idea, especially if they're a high target value. You might want to take a look and see who are they connected to, where did they used to work, where are they located, where did they go to school, so that you can send a more relevant connection request. And it could be something as simple as, hi Pavla, I sent you a couple of emails. I noticed you've checked them out. I thought it made sense to connect with you on LinkedIn. Sincerely, your name. And then you can mark that off as completed. But the goal is to help you centralize and manage those tasks. Now, in these cases here, you can also delete a task, or you can retry. So if you retry that task, then it'll let you know whether it's been successful. But in this case, it kind of looks like the connection between LinkedIn and your browser and SalesProphet have changed. Now that changes anytime you get out of your account. So if you were to log out of your LinkedIn account, and a lot of times over time, LinkedIn will change your session ID or cookie. But generally, it happens once you log out and then log back in. Every time you do that, you get assigned a new session ID and cookie. So you have to update it. Now we're going to make some processes and put some processes in place. So this is completely automated. So you don't have to worry about the LinkedIn connection piece. Right now, it's a little bit manual. I mean, you have to add your session cookie and ID so you don't get all of these connection requests or tasks, and it'll just automatically happen in the background. But it is rather easy to reconnect them if you need to. And then, of course, any other tasks that will be here, like calling a prospect, you'll be able to simply select that prospect, go to their profile, and call their primary phone number and leave them a message and mark that task as completed. And that will show up in your dashboard. All right, so hopefully this answers your questions regarding task management. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. We're always glad to help. Thank you.